Hi, and welcome to the Rock Island Lines in HO scale. I've been wanting to add rail joints to my layout for quite some time. Now I've got to tell you that this is somewhat out of character for me, as I spent my entire railroad career in the engineering and maintenance away department focused on improving track performance and reducing maintenance costs. And I can tell you that rail joints were high on the list to continue eliminating. After all, rail joints are costly to maintain, and if not maintained, can cause a number of headaches and problems. As a professional railroader, the sound of wheels rolling over jointed rail wasn't necessarily music to the ears. However, I can honestly say as an avid rail enthusiast that the sound of wheels rolling over jointed rail is pretty sweet. Of course, the beauty of a model railroad is that you can do whatever you like and not worry about some of the real-life railroad issues, such as controlling maintenance costs and preventing derailments. For those of you that may be familiar with Model Railroad Hobbyist magazine's monthly video entitled "What's Neat in Model Railroading," the August 2018 episode featured a segment with Ken Patterson and Dave Davis discussing the addition of rail joints to Ken's layout. That clip really spurred me on to do something similar on my layout. So I chose a 12-foot long tangent section or straight section on my layout to add jointed rail to. I first used a number 409 Dremel cutoff wheel to slot the joints, and after running a couple of trains over it, I decided that I needed to widen the joint gaps, as the narrower slots didn't produce the clickety-clack sound I was striving for. I then used a number 420 Dremel cutoff wheel and finally achieved the sound I was expecting. I'll admit that the joint gaps look unrealistically wide, but the resulting joint noise that you get was worth it in my opinion. I slotted the joints at the standard 39-foot rail lengths and staggered the opposite rail at the midpoint of 19.5 feet. 25 joints were added to each rail for a total of 50 rail joints. I used Details West part JB 921, and these are the 6-bolt joint bars. I painted the angle bars flat black and then dry brushed some rust on the bars. I used CA to glue the bars to the rail. I'm pretty pleased with the outcome, so let's watch and listen to a freight train hammer its way over the joints.